Yeah, what's up guys? Sean here, aka ImaFlyNmidget, and today I'm gonna be telling you guys about a really creepy story. So yeah guys, today is going to be a very interesting video. This is a really kind of creepy story that happened to me, and I figured it's also be kind of entertaining for you guys to see. Plus, there's all these videos on YouTube now, people reading text stories of just like they found on the internet, but this one actually happened to me, so I figured what the heck, we might as well show it. It kind of fits in. So I kind of redid it. I redid it in an app, so I'm not screencasting my actual phone text messages because I don't want to leak any personal information. So I redid it in an app, but here's kind of what happened. So it starts out with, you know, them just saying, you know, is this Sean or whatever, and I'm just like, yeah, like, who is this? You know, just imagine getting a random number to your phone. I was literally just like, yeah, who is this? You know, I didn't think anything of it. I was like, yeah, who is this? And they're like ImaFlyNmidget, Sean from YouTube, and I was just kind of like, it's probably one of my friends messing with me. Maybe they like told a friend, oh, Sean's got a YouTube channel, yada yada, here's his number, you need to text him for something. And I was just kind of like, okay, this is kind of weird because I'm getting a text, but I was like, haha, yes, who is this? You know, just the typical midget response, you know what I mean? When you get a fake or when you get a number not in your contacts, you're always like, you know, who is this? And then I get this, which is a little bit alarming. It was like, I'm a huge fan, all caps, and I was like, at first I was like, okay, that's a little interesting, and then they go, OMG, I can't believe it's actually you. And when I get this all the time in Roblox or kind of around, you know, Twitter, around the web or whatever. And then they say, love your videos. So usually when I get this stuff, guys, I'm usually just like, it's like awesome. I'm literally just like, I love the support. Thank you so much. Usually throw like a heart in there. I'm like, appreciate you watching my YouTube videos, all this stuff. It's awesome. But I've never gotten this in a text message. So like some red flags are going. I go, haha, well, thank you. How did you get my number? You know, because it's just kind of like, okay, is this actually, you know, one of you dudes who watch me? And if it is, how did you actually get my number on my personal phone? So I'm like, a little weird, and I thought it was still kind of someone messing with me. So they say, I've been watching you since 2013. And I'm like, we got a super fan here. I was like, all right, cool. So we got a super fan here. I know everything about you. So this was like, I was like, awesome. I got someone watching me since 2013. I love it, baby. I love the support on the channel. I was posting 2013. Wow, that's a long time ago. And then they say, you know, I know everything about you, and I was just like, okay. A little bit weird, but that's, you know, that's alright. You know, I feel like it's just like they're really active fans. They know a lot about me, you know, and all that stuff. So, you know, I come back with, you know, just at this point, I'm still, you know, calm. I'm like, well, that's awesome. I appreciate the support. Like, I appreciate your support on the channel. I literally appreciate all you guys' support so much on the channel. You guys have no idea. So then, you know, they just say, I love you. And, you know, that's cool. It's stuff you say to your mom, not necessarily just some random people. But I go, well, again, thanks, but how'd you get my number? I, like, really want to get to the bottom of this. I'm like, if this is, you know, just random person on the internet, I really know how they got my number. And then this is what kind of freaks me out. I've done a lot of digging on you. I know everything about you. I was like, everything? Okay. So that's an interesting text. So I was just kind of thinking to myself, like, everything about me. Like, are you being like everything like I've said in my videos, or like everything past that? And then they say again, like everything. And that's when I was like, huh. So not good. I mean, I literally said, well, that's a little bit creepy. This is where I kind of am just like, I'm away from that. This all happened, by the way, a few days ago. I was like sitting on the couch watching TV, and this was happening, and I was just like, very interesting. But at this point, I was just like, okay, that's a little bit creepy. That, you know, like, you know everything about me. And I start kind of laying it down. I start kind of switching from like someone messing with me, like one of my friends messing with me, to like, actually this is happening. So, and then I said, how'd you get my number though? I don't want it getting leaked or having other people find it. Very reasonable. If my phone number got leaked, it would suck. It would really suck. So that's why I was like, you know, if it's on a site, I need to get it off that site, or, you know, wherever it is. I'd like to kind of, you know, maybe I need to change my number, you know, is there something like that, you know, I don't know. And then they say, you know, I won't leak your number, I promise. And I was like, okay, well, that's good, you know. That's, again, this is still just a random number texting me. I blurred out the number, obviously, but and they said, I want you all to myself. And I was like, okay, Very weird now. Now I like sat up on the couch and was like, what's going on? And I go, thanks, that's a little creep, man. Like, I'm still, like, I still really appreciate the support. I literally do. I appreciate all the support you guys give me. And then it's like, I tell the dude, you know, this is getting a little creepy, man. And then he comes back, she comes back and says, I'm not a boy, winky face. And I'm like, okay. So that's where this is going. So now I know which direction we're headed. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay. And I said, oh, well, that's still a tiny bit weird. It's obviously still really weird that I'm getting from a random number, this kind of stuff. It is very, very, very weird. And then it says, I loved it when you added facecam to your videos. And I think I added my facecam to my videos about a year ago now. So I was, you know, just being like, okay, whatever. And then I drew so many pictures of you. So then my mind instantly goes, fan art. Heck freaking yeah, I love me some fan art. I got stoked. I was like, okay, they're probably just an Uber fan. Like, they're literally just an Uber fan. Like, awesome. I freaking love it. And I was like, oh, you know, I literally sent a text saying, oh, now I feel kind of bad because you're just an Uber, you know, you're like an Uber fan. So don't know how you got my number, but Uber fan. I even said right here, I said, well, I love fan art. You should tweet me some pictures, because I love it when I get fan art from you guys, even if it's not good. If you're like, oh, I don't think this is good. I love getting tweets from you guys about that. So I was like, oh, I love getting fan art. Like, now I kind of feel like the bad guy, because I'm like, I was kind of calling this person creepy, but really they're just an Uber fan. And then it says, my pictures are a little NSFW, though, with the emoji of the kissing face winky. I was like, what? This is when the hair on the back of my neck sprung up. I was sitting on the couch. My dad was watching TV with me on the other side of the couch, and I literally like sat up and I was like, oh. And he's like, what's up? And I was like, no, nothing. And so I got that text, and I'm literally just kind of like, very kind of, you know, creepypasta, kind of someone doing some real Uber fan art, kind of inappropriate stories. And I said, okay, yeah, this is a little weird for me, I'm sorry. Like, I literally was like, I'm getting a little creeped out now. You know, I wish you didn't tell me that. Like, I wish you just said I drew you pictures. And if you do that, then just don't tell me, because I'd rather not know. And then it's, you know, this girl says, well, I don't even know. I'm assuming it's, you know, if they said they're not a boy, they should be a girl. But it said, I have all my drawings hung up in my room so I can look at you all day. I mean, the ego went up a little bit for me, but also my creepiness went up a ton too. And I was like, so now I'm extremely creeped out. I was like, you know, I'm really creeped out, not really about that, not really liking you staring at me. And I said, I appreciate the support, but it's all a bit much for me. Like, still at this point, you know, they are probably an Uber fan, and I'm like, you know, they're probably watching this video now. I thought about that. They're probably an Uber fan. I really appreciate that, but you know, then they reply with this shh, like I got shh, and I was like, you know, I'm like freaking out. And then it says, we'll meet soon. What? I'm at this point going, okay, it's beyond, like, I don't even want the support anymore. It's just beyond the fact that this is just going to be really creepy for me and really awkward, and it's just no bueno. So I said, wait, what? You know, I was like, okay, let's take a step back here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a step back here and understand what's going on. And then, this is when it gets real weird. You know, she comes back and says, I told you I've done a lot of digging and found lots of info about you. Now I'm like, uh-oh. What kind of, like, do you know what, you know, what kind of, you know, shirt I'm wearing? Are you watching me? You know, what is this? You know what I mean? I was like, okay, look, I really appreciate the support. I do appreciate the support. It honestly means the world to me, because you guys do mean the world to me. I cannot say that enough. I appreciate you guys so much. And then I said, but, with all caps, baby, all caps. I said, but. Please don't text this number anymore. Like, I laid down the hammer. I was like, I really appreciate the support. I don't want to be mean, but do not text me, because this is weird. And then I said, feel free to tweet me anytime. Like, and that's another thing for you guys. Like, a lot of you don't understand. I really don't get that many tweets to my Twitter that much. If you guys tweet me, there's a good chance I'll actually see it. So if you do tweet me, like, there's a good chance I'll see it. Not gonna say I'm gonna reply to all of them, but I do read pretty much all of my tweets. So, yeah. So, you know, feel free to tweet me anytime. And, you know, they probably already know my Twitter, but I linked it anyway. And I said, just not texting my personal phone. Like, this is my personal phone that I do my personal stuff on, unrelated to my YouTube channel. Please don't text me. You know, Twitter is fine. Twitter is golden. And then she says, but Sean, everyone can read our messages if we tweet at each other. And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of how Twitter works, you know, it's just public stuff, you know, all that is, you know, it is what it is, it is what it is. And she says, I want to privately text you. And hold on, now that emoji is probably the creepiest emoji, at least on Android devices.
Welcome to your nightmare.
That thing is just really creepy to me. Like, I think if you just sent me that text, like, just that emoji, I'd be like, okay, this person's stalking me, you know what I mean? No, I just think that's really weird. It says, I want to privately text you, and I was like, okay. No, that's okay. I'm a little creeped out right now. Like, I was like, no. This was where I was getting to the point where I was like, should I just block them and never look back? But then I was like, no, if I block them and never look back, what kind of info do they have on me, you know? And then she said, would you be a little more creeped out if I told you I know where your house is? And that's when I was like, good thing I didn't just block him or her, because, if I just blocked her, you know, she could show up at my door and just, you know, stab me in the neck with a knife. No, I'm just kidding. And I said, what? When I drop the W-O-T, that means I really mean what? Like, it's not just like, what? Like, what's up? Or what? You know, what is like, what? And I was like, yes, lol, that's extremely, extremely creepy. I don't even know anything about this person. I find it really weird. And then I said, please tell me you don't know where I live. Like, please tell me that you're just joking. Like, you know, and I knew they weren't going to say, oh, I'm just joking. But they said, I know everything, with a smiley face. And I was like, which house, though? Because I have two houses, my parents and my house. So I was like, okay. No, I'm just kidding. I was like, okay, please don't contact me. Like, just stop. Let's get that out of our heads here. And I go, just enjoy them fresh vids. The fresh vids I'm bringing to you dudes. I'm like, just enjoy them fresh vids I put out with the little fist bump and the smiley face. You know, it is what it is. And then, and this is where the conversation pretty much gets to close. I'm pretty much done with hearing this creepy stuff and just figure there's nothing much I can do. She says, oh, trust me, I love your videos. And then says, I will. And this is where, again, I'm getting really kind of just, like, done with the whole situation. I'm like, I don't really want to deal with this anymore. Whatever happens, happens. I think I should just block this person because I'm getting real creeped out. So that's what I said. I said, okay, I'm going to block this number now, which is realistic. I mean, that's, you know, what anyone would do in my situation. I said, okay, I'm going to block this number now. And I said, sorry, I really appreciate the support, but this is a bit much for me. Like, it's just too much. So thank you again for the support. They're probably watching this video. I said, thank you again for the support, but it's time to cut the cord. And then she goes, you can't escape me, Sean, with a wiki face. What? Like that? I was like, okay. Now this person has taken this from an 8-level creepy to about an 11. And yes, the scale only goes to 10. At this, I was just like, not okay with this. No. No, no, no. N-O. No. I was just like, you know what? This is no good. This is no good at all. So I just went ahead and I blocked them right there as it is, and I never looked back. You know, I never looked back on this whole thing. Haven't heard anything yet. Haven't gotten any tweets. Haven't gotten anything regarding this. Haven't gotten any more text messages from like a different number saying I'm back or something like that. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But you know, I haven't gotten anything like that yet. So I'm hoping it kind of stays like that. You know, I hope. But I mean, that whole "you can't escape me, Sean" is always just like lurking in the back of my head. I'm just like, oh, what's gonna happen with that? I don't know. We'll see. But I figured I'd tell you guys the story. Also, if you guys are like trying to look up my phone number or trying to find personal information about me, I'd really appreciate it if you guys don't. It's kind of weird, kind of creepy. You know, I wouldn't like try to find your house and go up to you and say I know everything about you. Like, I find it really weird. So please don't do that. If you guys are like super fan, uber fans, I get it. Everything through Twitter or live streams or something like that, guys. But I don't, this whole like texting thing kind of creeped me out. So please don't do that if you're looking for that kind of stuff. I'd recommend not doing that. Cause that was no fun for me. But I figured it was an entertaining story and kind of something cool and different to my channel. Plus, there's all those videos on YouTube right now blowing up with these fake texting stories, and this one was real. So figured I'd do it. But yeah, dudes, I think that is gonna do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That whole "you can't escape me, Sean," I'm always just gonna be ringing in my ears. But again, guys, I think that is going to do it for today. Again, I hope it was an entertaining video. If you guys liked kind of some cool, different videos like this for me, like, I don't know, some different kind of styled videos, and let me know, and I'll go ahead and try to think of some more ideas and bring you guys some cool videos like this that are kind of entertaining or whatnot. And I don't really see myself doing some of those fake texting stories, but if you guys want to see me do those, then maybe I'll try one out. But this was creepy, and I figured I'd tell you guys. But that is going to do it for today, guys. So make sure you like that video Bam! And if you guys haven't already, make sure you be fly and subscribe.